Ascension is the raising of our personal energy frequency. It occurs when we bring our layers of light from our spiritual body or multidimensional God Self down into our physical form. As we integrate more of our true spiritual essence into our being, we expand our auric field, chakra system, and activate our dormant strands of DNA. This allows us to move into higher states of consciousness, accessing a new reality or dimension within ourselves. Please understand, when I say higher level of consciousness, I do not mean better. Greater consciousness is more consciousness, and each one of us has the exact same potential to activate and tap into our higher states of consciousness. Greater consciousness means greater connection to our God selves and a deeper understanding of the universe. Ascension and the raising of our vibration is a personal spiritual choice. Each of us has the very same potential to ascend. It is a matter of our own free will choice and the intention to allow ourselves to do so. All souls eventually move into greater states of consciousness. As we raise our vibrations and ascend into higher levels of consciousness, we may experience some discomfort emotionally, mentally, and physically. We are transforming our dense lower vibrating carbon-based cells into higher vibrating crystalline light-filled cells. We are going through an alchemical process of body, mind, and spirit. As we ascend, we transcend karma. Everything that is ready to be released will be brought up for review, bringing about a change in our life experience. Old relationships, activities, jobs, belief systems, place of residence, etc., may no longer serve your highest good. This is a positive experience and will result in tremendous personal growth, even though it may be uncomfortable and chaotic at times. In order to ascend, we must open ourselves up to change and step into a place of surrender and allowance. All discomfort is temporary. Eventually, everyone choosing to ascend into the higher states of consciousness will move into a state of health, harmony, joy, peace, spiritual abundance, full consciousness, and unity consciousness. Emotional discomfort. 1. Loss of identity. Feel like you are losing yourself. Not feeling like you fit in anymore. 2. Dark night of the soul. As the old you dies, death of the ego, and you make room for the birth of the new you, spiritual self, you may experience an increase of chaos in your life. Your old ways just aren't working for you anymore. The sooner you can let go of the old and allow yourself to step into a new way of thinking and being, the smoother your life will move. Depression, grief, sadness, loss of identity, and confusion are very common during the dark night of the soul. 3. Your emotional body may experience upheaval during the cleansing process. 1 week you may experience joy, bliss, and elation, and the next week you may experience anger, fear, and confusion. You may feel like something is wrong with you. This is part of the clearing process, so please do not judge yourself. 4. Sudden extreme sensitivity to loud and crowded environments. While our energy bodies rapidly shift, we will desire more time alone in our sacred space. Our connection to the earth and nature deepens, and we begin to experience the unification and universal flow of all living things. 5. Heightened desire to surround yourself around like-minded people and healthy relationships. You simply cannot tolerate low vibrational environments or toxic relationships any longer. 6. Irritability and anxiety. Acceleration of time and not feeling like you can accomplish everything that needs to be done. 7. Feelings of despair and overwhelm. Our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies are integrating higher vibrational energies from our God Self. As we face God, we face ourselves. Things that need to be healed are being brought up to the surface for us to transcend. Previous behaviors and actions or karma are being balanced at an accelerated rate. Our God Self loves us unconditionally, but our misqualified energy must be brought into balance, It cannot be taken with us. Pulsating rhythms of our past are vibrating away and it affects how we feel. 8. Clumsiness, feeling out of sorts. Distracted. 9. Increase in psychic development and awareness. The ability to see beyond the veils may be emotionally disturbing if you are not accustomed to the truth of reality. These are natural abilities that will be returning to all of us who are choosing to awaken and expand our consciousness. Be accepting of this process and do not resist. Work through your fears. We have earned the return of our spiritual gifts, welcome them. It may help you to find a group where you can talk about these experiences without anyone placing judgment on them. Some people have extreme fear of psychic abilities and some feel these abilities should never be discussed and should remain a secret. We are in the midst of planetary ascension. The truth is being revealed and we are returning to our divine inheritance and potential. It is time to share these experiences so we can reduce the trauma, shock, and fear that occurs when people begin to experience the truth of reality. Mental discomfort. 1. Our mind, ego, intellect, will struggle to come to terms with the true nature of reality. It will try to cling to the old and not want to shift or change. Your mind may begin to panic as you experience the disintegration of your old reality. Blame, anger, fear, and frustration are very common. 2. Difficulty holding a clear thought or foggy thinking. Memory loss. 3. Communication difficulties. People do not seem to hear or understand you. 4. Mentally in high gear. Burnout. 5. Obsessive need to understand what is happening. 6. Zoning out for long periods of time, not wanting to do anything. Physical discomfort. 1. Intense electrical energy and heat that runs through the body. The body is being rewired to carry higher frequencies. Kundalini experiences. 2. Vertigo, dizziness and spaciness. A lot is going on in our brains. The right and left sides of the brain, our masculine and feminine energies, are being balanced and the pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus glands are being activated. We are also having a difficult time staying grounded because of the higher energies from the galactic center and our God Self entering through the crown chakra. Daily grounding exercises and expanding and growing energetic roots out of our root chakra into the earth will be helpful. 3. Intense detoxification. As your body clears out toxins, you may experience rashes, heat, itchiness, tingling, or crawling sensations on the skin. The skin is our biggest elimination organ. 4. Detoxification may also produce pain in the hips, knees, muscles and joints and gastrointestinal disturbances, as the body tries to rapidly release everything that is keeping it from reaching the higher vibrations. 5. High-pitched sounds and buzzing in the ear. An indication that you are raising your vibration and accessing higher dimensional aspects of yourself. 6. Hyper-nervous system, panic attacks, or anxiety attacks. 7. Heart palpitations. Our heart chakra is opening, activating, and expanding. It must pump faster to accommodate the new energies coming from the galactic center and our God selves. As the heart expands, you may also experience breathlessness or difficulties taking a deep breath. 8. Back pain. Our spine is being altered to handle higher frequencies and prepare for the raising of the Kundalini energy. 9. Cranial pressure, headaches, neck and shoulder pain. Migraines. 10. Bodily aches and pains. Our old cellular structure is dissolving, giving birth to our crystalline structure. The body is being prepared to hold more light and a higher vibration. As we ascend, energy can get stuck in the etheric body, creating blocks. Energy work, exercise, massage, and hot Epsom salt baths will help. Also, sunbathing helps burn off mucus and etheric blocks that naturally collect as our entire system transmutes all of its density into light. 11. Water retention. Our crystalline body requires more sodium chloride to ascend. Also, our lymphatic system is being affected due to the rapid detoxification that is occurring. Drink additional water and exercise. 12. Disruptive sleep patterns. 13. Extreme fatigue. Our physical and energetic bodies are growing and expanding. This requires an enormous amount of energy. 14. Flu-like symptoms. 15. Increased appetite and weight gain is common because it requires a tremendous amount of energy to transform our system. Also, the larger light body we have, the larger our physical body may become in attempts to help us stay grounded.